Hello, everyone. Welcome back to GeoPulse. Another day, another topic of peace and conflict studies. This time around, the topic under discussion is understanding the underlying causes of conflict. So let's dig in. The contents of this video include a brief recap of all the elements of conflict analysis. Then we will have a look at the underlying causes in their objective and subjective aspects. Moving on, we have practical steps to integrate objective and subjective analysis such as conflict mapping. Then the focus of the video, that is the conflict analysis model such as triangle model, tree model and iceberg model. So let's begin. In previous videos, whose link will be available in description box, we in detail discussed the elements of conflict analysis like timeline, stakeholders and the underlying causes. The first element of conflict analysis, that's timeline, is understood via phases and stages. The phases include a repetitive cycle of tension and calm, and the stages encompass the start, escalation, and resolution. Understanding both helps us navigate a dispute's progression and its recurring pattern. The second element of conflict analysis is stakeholders, such as primary, secondary, and interested. Primary stakeholders are directly affected by the conflict, secondary stakeholders are indirectly impacted by the events. Finally, interested stakeholders have a vested interest in the outcome even if they are not directly or indirectly involved. Understanding all three is key to a comprehensive analysis. Here comes the focus of the video, that is understanding the underlying causes of a conflict. The underlying causes of any conflict are understood in its objective aspects and subjective aspects. The objective aspects focus on the tangible roots of the conflict, for example, competing interests like land, resources, and security, underlying needs such as identity, safety, and recognition, and the claims or positions parties make to defend them. These structural incompatibilities often fuel disputes, making resolution difficult unless both practical interests and core needs are addressed. Subjective aspects highlight the perceptions fueling conflict, like history that shapes identity and legitimacy, key events that trigger hostility and deepen the mistrust, and how each side interprets or misinterprets the other side's needs and interests. These psychological and narrative layers sustain conflict even when the surface issues seem resolved. Next, we have the practical steps to integrate the subjective and objective analysis. Conflict mapping is one of the steps that clarifies relationships among the stakeholders. There are two methods used, for example, the matrix method that creates actors, interests, and influence, and the visual method that diagrams alliances, tensions, and ties. Together, they expose power dynamics and support constructive conflict management. Now, the highlight of the video, that is conflict analysis models. So there are three models to understand the deep layered causes of conflict: the conflict triangle model, conflict tree model, and the iceberg model. The conflict triangle shows how contradictions, attitudes, and behaviors interact. Contradictions are the core issues, attitudes are the perceptions and mistrust, and behaviors are actions like violence or negotiation. Real peace requires addressing all three, not just the physical behaviors. In the context of Israel-Palestine, the contradictions are land and sovereignty disputes, attitudes are the mistrust and hostility, and behaviors include violence and failed negotiations. Addressing only violence fails without resolving core issues and perception. The conflict tree explains causes and effects. Roots represent deep historical or structural causes. The trunk shows central issues, and the branches reflect visible outcomes like protests or violence. In case of Israel-Palestine, roots lie in history, displacement, and colonial legacies. The trunk is contested territory and governance. Branches are wars, blockades, and protests. Cutting branches alone cannot resolve deep-rooted causes sustaining Israel-Palestine conflict. Last but not the least, the iceberg model shows most conflict lies beneath the surface. Above water are the visible causes like clashes or negotiations. Below are hidden fears, identities, and trauma. And true peace comes from tackling these deeper layers that sustain the conflict. When it comes to the Israel-Palestine conflict, visible above water are the clashes, war, and peace talks. Hidden beneath are the trauma and identity, religion, and mistrust. So Israel-Palestine conflict endures because submerged issues outweigh the visible dispute. With this, we conclude our conflict analysis series. If you like this video, please don't forget to comment, share, like, and subscribe. Thank you.